This is part 2 of my review of the films that make up Christopher Nolan's Time Trilogy. In my last video, I covered 2010's Inception. In this video, we'll take a look at one of the director's most famous films, Interstellar, released in 2014. 4 years after he dove headfirst into the topic of time with Inception, Christopher Nolan introduced the audience to Interstellar. I think it's safe to say that this is the best looking film he's ever made. The visuals of the movie alone get a lot of points. You can tell that there is a clear intention to wow the audience from the people behind the camera. Whether it's the chase through the cornfield, the massive waves that appear to be mountains, or flying into the black hole Gargantua. And Hans Zimmer's score once again just makes everything better. After watching this film for the third time, I can say that I like the way the story is written. I'm probably not in love with the characters and their moments the way that some people are, and the actual premise of the film isn't one of my favorites, but I like that the story feels grounded. The actions that different characters take matter, and they have good or bad consequences. The characters' skills and experience come into play as well, especially when the events go bad. Shout out to Matthew McConaughey for the film's best performance as Cooper. I will say though that I love the way that they set up the demise of the skilled yet cowardly Dr. Mann played by Matt Damon, even though it comes shortly after his reveal as a villain. This of course is part of the main twist of the movie that the NASA scientist, Professor Brand, played by Michael Kaine, has deceived everyone. Another concept that the movie explored that I liked was how everything that we see happening is in the present. Despite Cooper being years older than his daughter because of space-time, he is still involved with her life and journey to find the answers to save mankind. For him, it's only a few minutes, but for her, he was there at the beginning and at the end. Interstellar certainly has made its mark as one of the great films of the 2010s, with amazing cinematography, good performances, a suspense-building plot, and one of the most famous scores from Hans Zimmer. This claim makes sense. Nonetheless, though Christopher Nolan's sci-fi adventure has many things that I enjoy, I can't honestly say that I love it. Which is why I'll give Interstellar a 7.9 out of 10. Hello everyone, this is Movies with Michael, and if you enjoyed that movie review, you can show it by leaving a like on this video, commenting down below what you thought about the movie, whether you loved it, whether you hated it, or was it right there in between, and consider clicking that subscribe button and turning on notifications to get notified about my latest videos.